It was a very close match. It was 5-3. Paddling won that, but the
That
Raft
was on
came
a
closer.
much closer map. And
Yeah, I mean
Frogger
the
had
Raft.
that one moment in that Dunes game where, he chose to fight where he should have ran. But we know he's definitely not going to make that mistake this time around, so it'll be awesome to see what they can make of this
Yeah, I mean
second
definitely.
opportunity.
I mean, yes, definitely. The Raft have had 3 weeks to kind of brood. How shall we say? There's a little pun on this match and what happened. Um, yeah, definitely. I mean, you get one shot at this top cog once every 3 or 4 weeks, and that's if you win your qualifying match. And password. Okay,
So
hang
yeah, you're
on.
under the constant onslaught of the middle cog, whose name I can never remember.
Challengers cog. Yes. Challengers cog. Yes. The Brood, Raft, and a little team called the Black Flight Squadron right now.
Merrymen, of course, got knocked out, didn't they?
Yes, I believe they. Well, they didn't get knocked out, but they got knocked back
Well, yeah,
down
yeah.
into the upcomers cog, and unfortunately, the Merry Men are not going to get their shot this season. But of course, there's the end of season tournament. They'll get their shot then, just like everyone else.
Oh, actually. Sunderland asked me for the password, and he's in the game like 2 seconds later, and I didn't even give him the password.
Interesting. We've seen a couple new names on the paddling team. Now, paddling team, of course, is known for its extreme consistency in terms of those names you see every week. Miss Nisa and Captain Phil.
Some
Yes,
say,
Captain.
some say the only way you can leave the paddling is if you die,
Yes,
and they will. If you try and leave while you're still alive, they will hunt you down and wipe your
yes,
family lineage just off the face of the earth.
yeah. They'll peck at you with their bills until you die an incredibly slow and painful death. Anyway, the Raft are getting into the match here. Canyon ambush. Now, I think this is going to favour the paddling. If I
Yep. They're going to be playing super aggressive on a regular basis.
now we've seen the paddling. I remember a game against the Merrymen they had. Paddling basically camped at their spawn the entire match, and they got that 5-0 victory. Because if you have to charge that far when you're being lumberjacked by Morblitz Moriarty all the time, yeah, it's not going to go well for you. That's the problem that the Raft are going to have to face here. But we've seen the paddling be more aggressive lately. However, I don't think the paddling are going to be aggressive when, again, just camping in their spawn and sniping would be the better option. But I guess we're going to have to see.
Now we'll see
Oh,
if
I
this.
say,
We'll
shut
see
my
if.
mouth! Shut my mouth, Papa Paradox. It looks like the Dirty Duck has 2 flares on the side.
Yeah, they added a lot of cog cover, so I'm not surprised to see that change. But yeah, they will be losing a lot of long range DPS. I mean, paddling's making a lot of decisions now that are kind of making it really shaky waters. We got, the dual flare on Captain Smollett ship taking away from that long range a bit. We have, a couple roster changes, so you lose god damn it. You have a coin? Do you have a coin? Brick,
A
flip
coin.
it. Blue's heads.
Okay. Fuck. Coin.
Wait, call
I
it in
will
chat.
use.
Call it in chat.
Okay. Whose heads, whose
In
tails?
chat, I can't hear you guys.
Okay, hang on.
Type it.
Whose heads, whose tails? Ugh.
Does that mean tails? Okay, blue team's tails.
All right. Okay.
And that's
Right.
what
Okay.
Smolt's called.
Right. Fine. Um, paddling animal raft number. Okay. Um,
Just
just whatever. I'm gonna interpret that as basically paddling's heads, brooder tails. Flipping the coin, and it is. Oh, it's fallen under my desk. Tails. So the the raft get to choose.
Raft gets picked.
The raft have won the coin toss. Raft get to pick.
They wanted blue. God damn it.
Yep, they wanted blue. And I do not blame them one bit. The blue spawn in this match, if the paddling camp there, it would be absolutely deadly, as I was just mentioning.
Isn't that red spawn?
The red, well, both of those spawns are pretty awful to charge, but
I mean,
I'd
yeah,
say...
either side they have a nice open valley, but you know, it's both are still obscured by quite a bit of cloud cover, so there's a lot
well,
Raft
yes,
can do with that.
There is a lot more cloud cover in that map than there used to be, and of course it drifts. It takes a lot of sort of knowledge of the game to kind of exploit that, though.
Whenever you're ready, gentlemen.
Gentlemen, or ducks, as we could say. Alrighty. Here we go. The game is going to get underway. Oh, squash unreadying.
Holy crap, look at the corkscrew. That's the first time I haven't seen Charon in the captain's spot. Or the commander spot, rather.
Yeah, it's Shuketsushi this time. Looks to me like the dancing feather is going to have Gatmore sides. A lot of quacking. Oh, God, I'm going to take my bloody headset off of this. Oh, so annoying. God, what was that? Oh, God, it's like a bloody duck pond in here. Oh.
And I have them muted. They do not have voices on my stream.
Oh, you lucky bastard. Right. Okay. Canyon ambush. Now, this isn't like Fjords. Canyon ambush does have quite uniform spawns, generally. So, I think you can predict how the early game is going to go.
Okay, so the Lucky Duck squashes baby, has Flak Lumberjack left side with a Merc, and the Hwacha Carronade right with a flare gun on the back. The Dirty Duck is also running 2 flare on the left side, Gat Mortar on the front, Dancing Feather, rocking Mortar Gat on the right side, Mortar Gat on the left with a Mercury Cannon on the front. So they're going to be looking to try and use that to disable the front guns on the, or not the front guns, the side guns on the galleon. Gat Mortar on the front of the corkscrew with flare sides. So we're starting to see Pyramidians make that change, wanting to take flares for that added visibility in these clouds.
Yeah, but, well, 1, but 2? 2 flares? Do you need 2 flares?
Well, there's 3 on the red team.
Well,
There's
yeah.
2 on the corkscrew, so blue team has 2
God.
flares to their name. So the clouds are going to be green, so if you get sick easily because of neon colors, you might not want to watch this.
Well, I like putting a mine launcher on the back of my galleon, but hey, that's why I'm BFS. What can I say? Looks like the Dancing Feather and the Corkscrew are going around this right near the edge of the map. Oh, careful there, Dancing Feather, getting squashed at the edge of the map. Oh, no, fine. They've gotten around.
There we go, found it. So we're just kind of watching these teams right now coast around.
I don't think
Blue
either
team's
of them...
being sneaky.
Well, paddling being, again, continuing their tendency towards being Oh, I say that, and now it looks like they've set up camp in this area here.
Oh, and
This is
now they're
yes.
sticking the pole in the ground. Oh, and look, there's the tarp for the tent.
Look at well, look at this. If you look at from the Lucky Duck's POV, yes, there's quite a lot of visible space.
Oh,
Which is going to be
green clouds
supplemented.
now.
Yeah, and
So
green clouds.
they know
So
that they
the
have visibility at the very least.
green clouds and a combination between green clouds and no cloud cover. Yes, the Lucky Duck can camp and snipe quite comfortably. It could be a while before we see this engagement happen here because I think Blue are going to be reluctant to charge the paddling. They're going to make sure they have the perfect engagement before they try charging in.
So do you know what the minimum... No, not... Oh, yeah. The minimum effective range of the Lucky Duck's long-range sight is? Like, how far they would need to be? Because I've seen them use that essentially to brawl.
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
What's the minimum effective range of the Lumberjack Merc flak due to arming times and whatnot?
In terms of meters?
Yeah.
I don't know the exact mathematics of it. I should probably look that
I feel
up.
like someone on the Ducks knows. Chat, help a brother out. The Ducks have their R&D department constantly running math on guns.
Yeah. Research and development.
They see the green clouds, so they know they're there somewhere. So this is very unnerving for Blue Team. Very I don't know who's launching those flares, but I'm assuming it's Red Team at this point. This is a super bizarre. Like usually they favor wide open spaces, but they've really kind of enclosed themselves in this kind of.
Just I look at the map
canyon.
and then I see like the paddling ships turning, and I start to assume they're getting bored and they're going to charge in, but no, they're quite
Ooh, Dirty Duck could be going for
confident.
like some sort of ambush thing. They want to kind of use the Lucky Duck to bait, and then the Dirty Duck might jump on them. Or I'm completely overanalyzing this, and he's just kind of coasting backwards a bit.
I don't think you can overanalyze it when it comes to the paddling. Yes, they've been on their winning. Oh, Corkscrew takes a little bounce off the rocks there. Paddling have been where they are in the COGs for a long time for a reason. They are very, very methodical. They know exactly what they're doing. So yeah, every slight nuance and movement, I don't think it would be overanalyzing it. There could be some significance to pretty much anything they're doing.
I wonder if that very slight roster change will tilt them at all.
Well, let's take a look here. Both of them, both of them are on Smollett's Pyramidion. Now, the Pyramidian's guns, the Gap Mortar, are a lot less specialized than the Lucky Duck's guns. The Flak, and the Lumberjack. So I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue.
Oh, here we go.
Well, I guess we'll find out, won't we?
They're inching closer. Very slight movements. They're looking for the ambush.
Oh, well, God, I mean, you could cut the tension with a knife here. I mean, I don't even want to speak.
Yeah.
Engagement.
I feel like if I say anything, I'm like, you know when you play stealth games and you're just quiet?
Yeah.
That's how I feel right now.
Because, yeah, I'm getting quite immersed in this. Like, I'm kind of imagining myself in this position here.
Oh, but did any spots go down? It's getting lit up with flares.
Yeah, this is... Oh, well, the Raft have to have seen these flares, so they must have seen these green glows here, so they have to know vaguely where the paddling are.
It's amazing that the paddling's, intimidation factor is what
Yeah.
is causing this game to drag on. It's not even the fact that, oh, here we go, Spot's going down, Dancing Feather coming around the corner. Lucky Duck's gonna see him eventually. Where is it? There's the Flakfire
Oh,
Lumberjack
the
raining
dancing
in.
feather's coming in now. Oh, this is a
Hate obsing in this canyon.
the dancing feather. He's using the front Mercury to
Ooh.
snipe out the guns of the Lucky Duck, which will allow him to charge in. He's closed the distance on the paddling.
Oh god, we haven't seen that in forever. Now he's gonna use his brawl side. He's gonna start tearing up the
Focus
Lucky
fire
Duck.
on
But
the
Lucky
dirty
Duck,
duck. The dirty duck goes down.
Lucky Duck's raising, trying to get his arcs back in, but now that arming time's gonna start screwing him over at this point. Corkscrew is not gonna be taking a whole lot of damage.
The dancing feather's raining down fire on the Lucky Duck. All the Corkscrew needs to do is get back up and focus fire, and the Lucky Duck is a dead duck here.
Well, big Watcher Burst is what you should be expecting on the Dancing Feather if Lucky Duck manages to get his arcs in time, but Frogger is just raining mortar in on him. They are following. The Dirty Duck is charging in, not really using anything in the way of engine, and talk bad ram. There go a lot of his arcs. But
I don't think
Corkscrew
it's
still...
This fire, I've got it. They've got him. 2 kills to the paddling 0. Golly. Well, there we go. They did it.
Gilder saying, "Sigh, Raft could have came in from behind and gotten them both." Well, they came in from the front and got them both, so guess what?
Oh, Gilder. That's my wingman.
Corkscrew gonna be coasting around. Now blue team is at a disadvantage. I mean, the red team wanted to focus the pyramid in because they know it is the less survivable of the two ships.
I think the paddling have been rattled here. I think what they're going to do is they're going to take a more conventional camping position. A position which is going to give them a lot more ground between the red team and them. However, the important thing is that what made the difference there is, you see, as the Dancing Feather came in, they used the Merc on the front to snipe out those guns, allowing them to get close. And that they could do that again.
Yeah, like I said, Frogger was going to use that Merc cannon to charge right in, try and disable probably the Lumberjack. And I have to say, he's looking to destroy that Lumberjack, just get that disabled right out of the fight.
The Dancing Feather's been spotted here. The Dancing Feather, if it's going to Merc out those guns, he needs to do it right now.
And they need more flares to try and compensate for all those clouds, but... Yeah, they're coasting
going
forward.
Wide here. Shots going wide on the Dancing Feather. Dancing Feather glancing around those rocks. Oh, but the Dancing Feather's engage angle is awkward.
Ooh, Dancing Feather not able to get those Merc shots off on Lucky Duck's guns. And that
trying to get inside the arming time.
Yeah, now they're going to let this... Oh, I was expecting a target change from Lucky Duck, but Dirty Duck, he's just going to let him brawl with Corkscrew.
They have target changed. Look, he's focused
there
fire.
It is.
Boom.
And now Dancing Feather is in a 2v1 scenario in red spawn, so he's going to be having a terrible time here.
Dancing Feather popping tar. Oh, God, I don't know if that's going to make any difference.
How come tar doesn't move on this map? What shenanigans are these?
The Lumberjack hooking in on the Dancing Feather. Every shot finding its mark. Dancing Feather's it's keeping its armor up, but it's going down. Though the Dirty Duck looks like it might be able to mop it up here. Oh, can he thread the needle in this tiny gap? Probably not.
Yeah, he's going to be in this. If he manages to get through this little hole, I'll be amazed. But no, he's getting coasted around.
So. That's a good question. God, could you get a junker through that hole?
Yeah. In-game tactics now. I'm gonna go with no. I'm gonna go with no.
Well, I mean, he was just forced into it out of just sheer desperation there.
Yeah, trying to use the little kind of umbrella-ness of that rock to try and shrug some damage off. 2-2,
this is still anyone's game here. Let's see. Are the paddling going to get more aggressive now that they've got those 2 kills and even things up? Or are they going to stay in their position that's worked for them? I think they're probably going to stay in their position. Yes, you see, I think what made the difference there is that because he was kind of the Dancing Feather, that is, it was kind of gliding around those rocks, it made it awkward to get a straight shot with the Merc on the Lucky Duck's guns, which allowed the Lucky Duck to lumber it down when it was coming in. Okay, the raft rattled here. I mean, they realize they're just 3 kills away from making history, defeating the paddling. They just need to make sure that engagement is just right.
Yeah, all these engines buffed, balloon buffed, buff, 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 buff. What is? I'm wondering how the paddling's looking right now. They really favor this corner of the valley. This kind of. Let's take a look at coordinates, shall we? Bottom right corner of C5 into this kind of open valley. I don't. I feel like it gives a lot
Corkscrew's
of.
finding it hard to get around this corner here. Look at him. He's just kind of. Oh dear.
Wow, he is. He is all up in that rock case, backing up.
Yeah, he's glitching into the rock. He's back, trying to kind of get in a bit of position to glide round. But I don't think the paddling are going anywhere though, so that's not going to be too much of a problem.
Engines no longer buffed. Dancing feathers alone. This could be. We're not going to see red team move. Let's be honest. So they have time to just kind of coast around and figure shit out. So how was your day, Brickard Castle?
How was my day? It's been all right. I played a bit of Shadowrun Returns.
How is that?
Bloody good. I'm telling you, it's great. It's classic, old school, isometric RPG that old men like me like.
Yeah, really taking this wide. Let's see. Second time's a charm.
I like how he's sort of bouncing off the corner of the map but going around that corner.
Oh! Don't overgun it. There we go, killing those engines and gonna hit the dancing feather.
Is he? Oh, yep. A little bit of a bump there. These guys got to be so nervous right now. They've been waiting weeks for this opportunity.
I can just imagine them just being like, "Why are we descending? Oh my god!" Just 8 panic flares. Oh my god, Corkscrew.
Yep.
Okay, we gotta fix some. Colin, write that down. I gotta fix the wire cast on this piece of scrap. Yeah.
So how was your day, Papa Paradox?
Oh, I got up and started casting COGs.
Fair enough. I almost forget that we're 8 hours apart. Maybe even more.
I'm going to university
Okay.
on Monday for orientation. It's gonna be a gong show.
God, you a freshman then, or are you a second year?
Freshman.
Oh, okay. So wait, this is. Did you take like a year out or something? Or?
Yep.
Oh, okay, fair enough. All right, well, enjoy uni. But I'll say
It's gonna be a gong show.
it'll be it'll be a gong. I don't find unis quite as wacky as they make it out to be in Animal House and all that. It's usually for me it was just a lot of kind of boring studying and yeah.
You're killing my dreams, Brick. You're killing my dreams. You're taking them out back.
Sorry.
And you're just old yellering my dreams. Mother of
Basically-
God, what is Blue Team doing right now? They're just. This is a tactical. They're like, what the fuck are we gonna do?
they're just sort of having a meeting here.
I mean, do they still think that the paddling is in C, like middle, bottom left of C5, as opposed to
They're staying
bottom right of
perfectly
C5?
still. They're staying perfectly still. Now they are camping just as much as the paddling. Okay, let's analyze this here. If the paddling tried to come in here, the dancing feather would be able to take out its guns with that merc. Cork should be able to charge in. It would be hard to hook in those lumberjack shots because of that pipe. So yes, this is a good place for the raft to camp. The only problem is the paddling are quite happy where they're camping.
So Muse is asking, fix the wire cast on that piece of scrap. This one right here isn't a collidable object, as opposed to, probably this rock or this house you can run into.
So yes, Canyon camping, yes, it is. It is something of a problem. I think Canyon has more of a problem with camping than any other map. Um, Again, I don't have any moral issue with camping, but it is a balance issue, I think, for Muse to consider.
Oh, and the time's running out. All your ships are on fire.
Well, yes. But yeah, I mean, I fully expect these two teams to do whatever they think it takes to win, and I wouldn't expect them to do anything less. And it looks like here what they think is the best way to win is to stay in the most optimal position. So yes, it's going to be one of those positions where it's like it's a question of endurance, really, and patience. I've seen a map. I've seen a match. I think it was the paddling versus. I think it was the crows, where the crows camped right about where the paddling are right now,
Oh my god.
and
They're
yeah,
moving.
they just. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're not
Bas-
gonna
bas-
outpatience the paddling. That's not a thing that's gonna happen ever. But
Basically,
if they
like
go
I
down
said,
this lane, they're gonna be
yeah.
facing Lucky Duck's guns, like Dirty Duck. Which one? I always get them mixed up.
The
Lucky
paddling
Duck
had more
called it.
points in that situation, but it looks to me like the paddling are kind of coasting towards.
They have a lot of
Coast-
cloud cover to work with, and Lucky Duck is now. Oh my god, this is gonna be awesome.
The Lucky Duck
Lucky Duck's
has
backing up.
exposed fear.
Oh my
Oh
god.
boy.
Oh my god.
Oh
Yes.
boy.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
And
Oh, the
there's
bird's
that
got
Merc fire.
his Mercury shots landed. He's getting close. He's getting.
Oh, he
He's
got the
taken up
guns.
the gun.
This could be it.
Dirty Duck here.
Oh, they're gonna leave Lucky Duck completely alone and
Yes.
just get rid of his backup.
Yes, this is the right choice. They've managed to execute the same strategy twice in a row. Boom! The
But
Dirty
now
Duck.
they're
down.
sitting in red spawn. Where is Dirty Duck gonna spawn? Can he get back in this fight? What will his choice be? Oh god, my opposing his balls right now.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my god.
Battle
This
Paradox.
could be the biggest.
Down. It's
Dirty
4-2.
Duck's gotta be
Oh my
careful.
God. Well, it may be about to meat grind hiss. The Dirty Duck's got to back off. It all depends where the Lucky Duck's gonna spawn.
He's kerosening. He wants this so bad. Dirty Duck gonna be coasting into the middle. Lucky Duck will have arcs. Oh, this is gonna be super tense. Can the Dirty Duck get back quick enough? He needs to start kerosening, burning moonshine, doing something. He's moonshining, all right.
The Dirty Duck just, yes, backpedaling as fast as he can towards the Lucky Duck.
But
Oh,
while
but
he's
the-
backpedaling, he's
the-
turning his
trouble
right
here.
side, which has no guns. So now he needs to turn and face and fight.
Oh, could the Raft be making the same mistake twice, getting too aggressive here? It could be the Dancing Feather. Its balloon has gone down. But the Dirty Duck's armor's going down. The Corkscrew's raining in the fire.
Oh god, Dancing
Dirty
Feather
Duck
taking
comes-
hits. One flag shot from the Lucky Duck.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, what the?
The Raft have beat the paddling.
I don't.
Raft have defeated the paddling, ending a months-long undefeated streak to become the COGs champions.
Months long,
Congratulations, Raft!
like a year worth of and they just dethroned a tyrant.
The Raft did it! Unbelievable, the Raft did it!
Absolute insanity. I feel like the paddling lost a little bit of team synergy from the roster change. Made a big mistake not taking two Merc cannons. Absolutely insane.
Yeah, I think it was also that part where Squash was just backing up towards the Raft and they didn't
Yeah.
know there. I mean, that was fate, luck, whatever you'd like to call it.
If Red Team had a tad bit more patience and they just stayed there, then they would have had open lane straight from where they were coming from. But they decided to back up, coast along that side of the map. Blue Team knew that that was something that they probably fell back on before. So they prepped for that. Mother of God, paddling is done. Complete silence. Nobody's talking. I wonder if they're in TeamSpeak right now.
Heard like a solitary quack, and that was it. Um,
Quack,
a low,
mic drop. Like that was the
just fading into the void. Golly, I think we have to definitely get a community chat here going, don't you think, Papa Paradox?
yes, indeed.
Well, history
You
being made here.
start moving them into that.
Well, Papa Paradox, I am glad I was here with you to call that moment.
QWERTY's gonna be pissed that he wasn't casting this.
Oh, poor QWERTY.
That's 14 weeks of undisputed championship within the COGs.
Yes. Oh my goodness. 14 weeks. Not
And dethroning other tournaments as well.
Yeah, 14 plus weeks, because you've got to think about the grand tournament at the end of season one, of course, paddling, the grand champions of season one, winning the tournament at the end, the mean champions.
I included that. That was week 9.
One. Yeah, all right, sorry. Fine, whatever. Don't point out my mistakes. But yeah, it has happened. Gosh, I'm
Speechless.
Well,
I'm
I mean-
completely speechless.
Oh,
That
well,
is-
I wasn't speechless when it happened. I think my head was about to explode.
my brain was not processing properly. I was trying to
Yeah,
figure out
it's
how
like
the
you-
paddling got to that point where it was like
could
that
be-
even. I was like
Well, you know,
borderline just seizing.
it just goes to show that anything can happen, doesn't it? I mean, no build, no roster, no strategy is just invulnerable. A lot of people said that, you know, paddling's long range build, they perfected it so well, it couldn't be beaten.
And then
But
Frogger just gave none of the shits, put a freaking Merc cannon on the front, snipe those guns out.
The precision of that Merc sniping, that's what you can tell. The Raft, they practiced this, they were ready for this, they wanted it for so long, and the Raft have done it.
I can't imagine the physical stress that they're going through right now. Nerd
I think-
adrenaline just pumping. It's just like
I mean, I don't think Squash and Smollett are going to be too bothered. I mean, they knew this day would have come eventually. But, God, I mean...
at least it takes the pressure off of them a bit, you know, getting that one loss in there.
a little bit. Yeah, you know, it's got to happen eventually. But yes, history has been made here, and I think we need to get this community chat started. Right. Okay. I'm just saying everyone should be here. Community chat. It looks like we have Squash, Sammy BT, Frogger. Should have a representative from the Gentleman. Can we get someone from
Echoes LG.
Astafarians?